Guys, it's Jolien here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing, Drenched, or Drench, whatever it's called, and we have a few updates to go first before we get started. We'll also be joined by Ryan. But at the shooting range, the track by this polar bear or whatever this is supposed to be has changed slightly. I think it's been shortened, so just change that around, and I think there's a power rail added somewhere, so that's pretty simple. I think the next one is that chicken trail, which is pretty much near where we're building. We can probably just replace it, but I don't know where the nearest grass. I think there's actually some over here. I just grab this. What? Why is it called a fern? Since when did they call grass a fern? The heck? Then what is this called? A fern? What? Did they switch it around or something? That's so weird. It's called a fern for me. But yeah, it's gonna be right there, chicken trail. I don't know if it says it for you or not. That's so weird. It looks like on the menu they switched them around in the grass section for no reason. So maybe that has something to do with it. That's so weird. It's probably gonna say that for every grass we place in this world if they switched it. But we're gonna grab out why am I on concrete powder? White, blue, and cyan. And we're gonna start going this corner, the path that leads up to Chicken Trail, and we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And we're going to place blue and cyan next to each other. I'm just going to mention this now because it's going to be a rudimentary theme, but both sides are going to be exactly the same. So you only have to watch me build one side and then copy that, but mirror it on the other. So this is going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to have a 2-block high wall next to it. We have a torch on... Actually, it's 3. We have a torch on the top, and then there's a chest and sign. And then on each side, we're gonna come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be same on each side, both the respective color, and a torch in the corner. So there's a sign. Says Drench, pretty self-explanatory, and a chest with nothing in it for now, until the download, which has been taking a long time. Then we're gonna bring back the floor about 7 more blocks. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're basically gonna bring that until the end of the wall right here on both sides. So we're gonna fill all that in with the color, and this will be like the starting area, and we're gonna be coming back to this later for the redstone. But we're gonna go over on the back with a wall. It should be 6 long. It's gonna be 3 high, just like the wall on the other side. We're gonna leave 2 blocks, a torch on either side, and we also will need to bring the torch from the front side to there on the other side. I know I said 2 blocks over. I don't know what I'm looking at or thinking. Okay, so we can start the rooms. So we obviously have a doorway in the middle of the 7, and on either side I think we can go 8. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think we're basically gonna do that same length on all sides. So this is gonna be 19, I think, or no, 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Then we're just gonna basically line it up with the other side, make it a box. This side will be the same. That side is actually only 1 block away from the path, while this one is 2. That's just a weird oddity. So now for the walls, we're basically gonna build them up 4 block tile with wool, white wool. So we'll just do it on both sides. Yeah, there's not much different materials used in this game. It's only like 5 or so. I mean, I guess there's a bit more. I consider the redstone. The bulk of the game is just wool, and or more specifically white, blue, and cyan. It's not the best looking game, but it's something we're gonna have to build no matter what. But let's get started, or not. Let's just continue finishing this off, and we'll do the inside after this. I don't know why I placed that there. So the next row is going to be the color of the side you're on, so it's just going to be blue, because that's the side I'm doing. And then we're just going to go up again with white wool. I don't know why it's not placing blocks today, and of course it's going to be annoying. And then we're just gonna go up 4 blocks on all sides. Yeah, and that will wrap it up for the walls. And we'll head out inside after we do the torches, I think. So, 2 more sides left of this white wool. I think the most annoying part of this build is probably going to be the floor or inside of these and the roof. They just have weird patterns that might take a bit to figure out. But I think I have a way I'm going to do it. I guess Ryan's doing the roof too. We could do that as well first before the torches. Just get out of the way. I think I'm gonna do a different way than he did. Instead of filling it all in, or you can fill all in if you want. What I'm gonna do is just right now, every other row, we can bring out a row of white, or you can all fill it in and get the finished product. It doesn't matter. I just find this a bit easier, I guess. You don't have to break anything, but it'll just take a bit longer for the sides. So after that, we're gonna just leave block, place one like this on one of the ends, so you have these 1 block gaps, and we're basically just gonna continue that line down here. So you basically kind of get a checker pattern, or just broken out of holes. Do we have to do the middle? No. It's not really like a checkered pattern to say. It's more like a grid. I think that's a better accurate term for this. So basically just making a grid of white wool, and the rest that aren't filled in are just broken out. And you also can just fill all in and just break out the blocks in the spots they're supposed to be broken out in. But I just like doing this way because it's, I don't know, they're both about the same amount of work. So that is that, and then the torches, I think they're all the same on all sides. So you leave 3 and have 1 there. and we leave 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. A torch there. And on top, we're gonna have torch in the middle and in the corners. And then, yeah. I guess he's starting the roof first, but I'm probably gonna do the floor first. It doesn't really matter which order we do it in, since they're gonna be the same anyways. Okay, so let's just put all these torches in. And I think all sides are the same. Actually, yeah, so you go in 3, torch there, 1 in the middle, which is above the door, and we just need to repeat that on all sides. Oh yeah, also, I'm back from my break. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. I was just taking a little break, unless you're watching this in the future. But I was taking a little break, but now I'm back. But yeah, let's do the floor. I'm gonna do that first. So I need to break all this out in here, which shouldn't take too long. And we're gonna turn this all into white wool. I mean, pretty much after we're done with these rooms and the roof, there's not too much after. Just gotta work on the redstone, which is not very hard. Just a bit tall, I guess. Got a couple more rows left, and then we'll be done with this floor. So just gotta fill all in. There sure is a lot of wool used in the Funland too, that's for sure. It's just the main material he used, I guess. I'm not against it, but it's just a bit too much, I'd say. It's just like bland in my perspective. Like, I guess colorful makes it look fun and joyful, but there's other ways you can use it better, I guess. They kind of just look like boxes of wool, because they are. But we're gonna need glowstone and pressure plate. Stone pressure plate there. We're also gonna have glowstone on the roof. We're basically gonna go in to the 4th block and up 4 and place it there. And we leave 3. Oh, I did this. Oh, I did it in the right spot. Then we do that there. So they should have 3. And we're basically gonna do that for the next 3 rows, like that. Leave 3 and leave 3, and this will just provide a bit of light in the room. Now is gonna be the annoying part with the floor. So what we can do is go to any corner, have a 3-block high pillar, and we're just gonna leave a block and then make that 3 high pillar. It's gonna go around all the sides. So yeah, and I think the game, obviously the game is to hide a string and the white wool, and the white wool here just makes it a bit more harder to get around and all that. And the roof is meant to like put water in, so is there one next to the door? Yeah. So come all the way around. It should go back to the same corner, leaving one wet gap in between. Then or basically every corner, leave one and make like a grid, like a 2x or 3x3, like that. So we add 4 more pillars in each corner. They're at the same height as the ones we just made. One more side. So, what we can do is then go around like this with our, so we make like an L shape and bring the corner block up one. I don't know, it's just a weird pattern inside of here. I'm trying to do it in a less confusing way. Then what we're gonna do is do the L shape again around the one we just made, but we're gonna bring that up 3 blocks. And then after we fill up those 3 blocks, we put ones on each of the corners and then ones in between. So it kind of creates that like castle shape, I guess. Then we're just gonna do that on all sides. So yeah, I guess it's easier doing it this way with like splitting it up into 4 corners, because they're all the same on 4 corners. I think that's what I'm gonna do with like the top as well, both like sides instead of corners. Fill it up same side at once. Ugh, I did it wrong. Here, this is not supposed to come up there. This is supposed to come out here and then come up. And we're gonna have those blocks coming up as well. Okay, and finally, after we fill those in, we just have a bit left. The last thing we're gonna basically do, place a block in between each of those and just leave one each time, going all the way down till the end, and then on these sides as well, so place one and leave a gap. Just keep placing blocks up, and that will be it. So that's it for the floor. Not very hard. Now to do the roof, which is just it's gonna be a bit annoying. Seems like Ryan's got done. He's almost done with a 4 too. So what we're gonna do is basically on all sides, kind of go in. So you go in 3 here and 4 there, or whatever. So it's like this spot. That's where it's gonna start, and this is gonna go down until our 3 blocks on the other side. I don't know how long it is, but it should be like that. Then we're basically gonna go in one again, and then we're gonna go in one but leave the center open, and then this is gonna go up 3. And basically we're just gonna do that on all 4 sides. So we make this until it's 2 blocks from there, or is it 3? Okay, it's 3. Then we go in for 2 times, and then block there, 3, and I just do that a couple more times. And then we'll do another section of this. Just gives us a basic outline of the roof. I think if you're gonna start the redstone Ryan, I think you should wait until I get to it. I mean, they're both the same, but it just might be a bit less confusing to some. But yeah. So now we're gonna have to We're gonna build up these 3 connecting, leaving that corner open. It's kind of hard from this point to do a certain thing, but we'll just do it like this. We'll start out like that. And we're gonna go up 4, and then 5 on either side of that 4. So basically trying to leave these holes open and accessible. So 5 or 4 and 5 either side. Up to there. 4. So that's that part. Then from these blocks right here, we can go up 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonals. Like, so go up 4 diagonals from that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how tall it is, but then we just go down the other side, and it should connect up to like that diagonal right here. So it should be like this. And then you just gotta do that on all these sides. It shouldn't take too long. Yeah, if you want to help out Ryan, you can, since the corners are pretty much the same. So yeah, it is a pretty interesting rose shape. It does take a bit getting used to it. Okay, and then after that, right here on this side, it's like opposite of this block right here. We're gonna come off that with the same height, so I believe that's 5. And we gotta leave a block, do it there. You just do it on all these sides. And then just have to do the middle. I know it's kind of weird, probably different from how Ryan did it, but that's just how I decided to do it. Then basically from the middle block, we're gonna go up 5 diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna have 1 in the middle, which is technically the 6 for all of them. So yeah, and then we just gotta do it on all the other sides. It's a bit tall. I think this game is one of the most tallest in the Funland. Or it's not too tall, but it's up there, I think, because the roof is a pretty high thing. Oh, did I do this? I didn't bring this up 3. That's why. Then basically on this either side of here, or basically where the last 2 white wool is, or either side of this block, we're just gonna bring up 2 corners, and it will give us our completed roof. Alright, that should be good for that. I guess we can do the floor now, or redstone. So basically you need torches and blocks and tripwires, string. Actually we're not gonna need the string. But so there's gonna be some tripwires, 2 blocks from either side of the wall. And just gonna break them out on the realm. Let's see. So we can go to the tripwire block. We also should have a room dug out. I think this is where it is. I think he marked it out. So right under the tripwire, we should have a block coming out of redstone. Then we're gonna have a blue coming down and 1 forward with a blue, and it's gonna go over 1, 2, 3, 7 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna go up one there, and that should be the other tripwire. So that's our redstone connecting the tripwire, and it will be the same on the other side with the same tripwire spots. The blocks come down there, and then across with all the redstone. So we can come out one right here, and this is gonna go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, down one, and this is gonna be cyan wool, because this is actually gonna go up to the cyan tower. So that's gonna start the redstone tower off, and the other side will be the same. So cyan wool, well, it's a bit different with the way it's oriented. You go over 3, up 2, over 2, over 1, and that's up blue. So yeah, then we're gonna have to break out, or you don't really have to break it out above, because it'll be filled in anyways, but we're gonna start our torch tower. So yeah, we place a block, and I have a redstone torch on it. And we're basically just gonna do that. So you have block and a redstone torch. If you ever build a torch tower, you should know what you're doing. You can just fill this back in. So we're gonna go. So we already have 1, 2, 3 torches off the ground, and we have 4th torch, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11, and then this block will be the redstone. So the 12th, or the 12th torch would be is the redstone. So in total there's 11 torches starting here, but 12 if you count the one underground. Then we're basically gonna go out. I think this goes on top of the dispenser. So we're gonna go up one and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks, and then dispenser. I don't know why I grabbed a dropper. They look the same. Dispenser and water. Place dispenser there. The water in it. It should be right above the middle, and basically, come on, let me down. So we're gonna place redstone on top of all those blocks. My controller is really being bad today. It's really annoying me. It's not wanting to place or break or whatever. So basically, we can start this tower off by basically covering all sides of the torch tower, going up to one block. Actually, it should be right there. The one on the side right here, or it's kind of right at the next to the other one, is gonna go one block higher, and this one is just gonna connect up to the redstone trail. Then we just gotta fill in this side. Then we're gonna come up diagonally one, and it's gonna go all the way down until we're in line with the dispenser, and come down so it covers it on the side. Then we just do that again. I don't know why I said diagonally. You can just fill in the block right there. And then we're just gonna have the roof on top of here, and then we're gonna come down diagonally and fill in these two. And then we just gotta add some torches. So leave one at the end, and we're gonna leave 5 torch, and then we have one that's 2 blocks from the end, so they're a bit uneven. And we have a torch right here at the top. 4, 5. So then we go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another another 5. And then another 5. It should be 5 blocks from the ground, I believe, as well. And we're just gonna do that on all sides. Well, we can't really do it on the middle, the connecting side right here, because they're connecting. But on the rest of the other 3, the torches will be in line. And that will finish off Drench. I don't know why I keep calling it Drenched. It's just Drench. So yeah, it's not a very hard game. It's just a weird pattern to it. But yeah, should be good. Next one is go throw. Pretty easy. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks Ryan for helping. Bye bye.